Kia ora and welcome to Craft to Artosaurus. So Christine released a rather cool little basket that she had made, and it had bunnies on it, and she just used lots of different fabric on the background, and then she cut the bunny out, and then it was lined with another fabric, and then the basket was lined in. And ergo, you had a basket. Well, I've made one, and look, there's a bunny on the inside, so it's kind of a nod to Christine's basket, but I decided I wanted birds. So I just drew kind of an outline of a bird, and after I'd put it on, I realized it looked a little bit fish-like after I joined it. Done it, so I added some details just for myself, just for fun. And so this is the little basket that I made, and it is lots of fun. So go to Create and Craft with Christine, and she will show you how to make this basket. And I've followed exactly what she's done. Put some nice material on the bottom, and use some stiffened felt, which is what is holding my basket up, and I am thrilled. I love my basket. So into this will go some rather nice fancy fabrics that I don't use a lot, mainly because they're fancy and I don't want to use them. But this way I feel if they're out and in a basket, I will use them, because if we don't use the stuff we have, well, when we die, who else is going to use them? My family will just get rid of it. So ergo, I need to start using things. Not that I'm going to die shortly. There's a thought. Okay, so the birds that I cut out are these ones right here. So here they all are, the little birdies. There's one, there's another one, and there's the third one. And at the moment, they're just glued down with fabric glue. I think they're rather sweet, but I think they're meant to be that way around. But I kind of like them that way around, as the head's a bit bigger. So I might have my other basket up the wrong way. So I might do one like this and two like that. That looks rather sweet. So I've got lots of things to the right of me here, and I thought I would just decorate them, and that's what we'll do today. Now I do have some wonderful colourful brats. I'll open this just hopefully away so it's not going to annoy anyone who doesn't like to hear the plastics. I'm just going to throw them out. Well, not throw them out, but place them gently on the table. And these are colourful ones, so they've got these really cool, lovely colours on the end. And there's, of course, my favourite colour of all, which I think is the most striking, yellow. But yeah, so I thought, well, I'm going to use those as the eyes, because on my basket that I made, as you can see, for the eye, I've used the black one, and I do love using those. And I've got my awl. Let me just grab my awl. It's always beside me. This sharp tool here. Now it is very sharp, so if you do use this, be very, very careful. We don't want lots of accidents happening, and you know, YouTube Paula said. So I just thought, let's have fun, and we'll decorate one together, and I will decorate the other two off camera. And we'll see where we go with them. I will be using these on my Just Because quilt. So I'm doing that with Corinne, and she's on YouTube as well. I've forgotten the name of her YouTube channel, but I will remember it and I will say it somewhere along the line, and also it'll be down in the description. So I was in a new second-hand store the other day. We've got one for the SPCA, and this was there, and I do rather like it quite a bit. So I don't know if I want to use, oh actually, because it's all mucky here at the end, I most probably can. So these will be the tail feathers, and I want 3 because nothing in my world is ever even. It's just how I do things. I'm sure you've heard lots of people say that all organic material is usually an odd number. So there's most probably a right and a wrong way with this, but I'm not seeing it at the moment. So they'll go there, and I need a wing. Now I do have my box of sari fabrics. So I got this off, this one here actually comes from my friend Dee. So that might be quite nice to use. So we'll see how we go. I got this for Christmas and I put it in my box with all my special little bits and pieces. Ooh, I do like that one. We'll put that to the side and I'll see which one I think is the best. So it's just got lots of lovely sari ends in it, and it's absolutely gorgeous, to tell you the truth. I keep on coming to this piece and thinking I will use that, but I never do. So this box is what will go into the basket because I want to start using these things. And also Dee found a fabulous shop in Christchurch, in case you want to pop in. It's gosh, where the park is, what's Ferrymead? I think it's called Ferrymead, and they've got a Ferrymead kind of little village, and just there they've got a cheap $2 shop. Well, in that shop at the back they've got lots and lots of sari fabrics and little sari outfits that are from $2 to $10 it ranges from. So if you pop in there, if you want some sari fabric, you'll find a bargain. And they are very, very nice saris. Trust me, I've got quite a few now. So yes, I've been very lucky. I've got lots of sari fabric. I just haven't cut it up. Oh, that could be rather sweet. It's a little bit different, isn't it? Oh, I might do that one. So let's put that to the side. Oh, and I do rather love, but I think that's too big. But it might be nice. I'll see how that goes near the head. Oh, and there's a sun one. No, I think that's right. So I've got a few things here to the left of me, and I've still got a bit more material on my desk because I wasn't really sure where I would go with it. So I think that's the right way around there. I'm just thinking we could almost, feels a bit, cut it up and put it on its head. You see, if it was around the other way, then that would look rather sweet there. The eyes in the wrong place. But we could go. It will be hard to get through, but I think it would still be nice. So we'll just cut like that. I'm just going to go in where the feathers are. I don't know how well this is turning. Can you see the feathery look there I'm looking for? It's raining today, which is a blessing for everyone here on the west coast. We're on water restrictions, which, gosh, I've lived here over 20 years. And the only other time we had water restrictions was when the council got a new pump for our water, and they pumped at the wrong time of day to fill the water, I guess the water pools where the water is collected into, and they pumped salt water, so all of our water was contaminated. And I think my daughter was very young, like maybe 5, 6. So yeah, a good 25 years ago, and that was from the council. I'm definitely blaming the council on that. Oh, I do like that. What do you all think? I think that looks lovely. And if I cut that the right way, we could have some coming underneath. Oh, that would be rather sweet, wouldn't it? So I'll cut that up as well. So what was I talking about? Oh, the water restrictions. So I've got friends who live up the valley and near Lake Moana, and they're on tank water. They are absolutely desperate for water. Yeah, their tanks are nearly dry. So This never happens here. I live in a rainforest. It's always raining, folks. And the rain that we get here, it's really, really heavy. So it's, gosh, it's really hard to, one day in the winter when it's really raining, because today it's just a light drizzle, trust me, this is just a light drizzle. It's nothing compared to what we normally get, but when it really, really rains, I'll take a picture for you all so you know what I mean, because you can't see the letterbox from our front door, and the house next door is obscured with rain. It's that heavy, and the houses aren't that close, but it's enough that we have tourists who are uptown and they stop and come out of the shops and take pictures of it. They're just amazed by it. It's such a strange, unusual thing for them to see, but we're like, oh, it's just normal rain, what are you talking about? But I remember when my youngest daughter, we'd taken them through to Wellington, and it was drizzling, you know, a little light drizzle, and the lady in the at the motel said, oh, you'll need an umbrella today, it's really raining out there. And my little girl Mel said, rain? You call that rain? That's not rain, she said. That's like a light drizzle. What are you talking about? And we were all laughing because she was right. It really was just a light drizzle. A very, very light drizzle for us. And we just thought it was hilarious that this lady thought it was really pouring it down. And Melanie was appalled that people in Wellington were going around with umbrellas, and they were like complaining about this rain, and she's like, for goodness sake, get over yourselves, it's just so light, it's not even there. So yeah, we didn't have our raincoats on or anything. She's a real West Coast girl, is my Mel, and it's just wonderful, really, you know, the fun of it. So I thought I might put this on the tail, and then these can go on top so you can see them. And I know I'm obscuring a lot of the, oh, what would you call it? A lot of what I've done already, but I am quite liking the thought of what I'm doing. So I'm just going to run with it. So I think I'll have that there. Oops. I'll throw that there. These on the tail. 1, 2, 3. See, that looks quite sweet to me. I quite like that for the feather on the tail. And we just need a wing that comes down here. And there we have our wing. We've already got a wing. So that was very convenient. Oh, I do rather like that. So I'm just cutting it. I'm sorry, I'm most probably off camera. I did put the mat there so I would always be in shot, but I went to myself. And I think if we put that here, there's the feather and the wing. So that's a lovely wing, and the tail can go over that. So that'll be the bird all done. It most probably needs something though. I don't know if I like that actually. Have I got something else? Let's have a little look see here. Oh. Nothing like a little bling. So I might even change what I've done on the tail now. Oh dear. I quite like this. Oh yes, that looks lovely. And if we put this behind each one, you see how there's a little bit of a glitter there, but not too much. I quite like that. So I think I will do that as well. It goes that way around. So it's just a little bit of glitter, because you've got to have a little bit of bling in your life. Oh my goodness, where would we be without a little bit of bling in our lives? There we go. Move you to the back, and you can come off over here. Might have you poking out. Oh, that's better. It is a little bit fiddly, but I'm enjoying myself. I'm just having fun and creating a new bird that I can then use on my Just Because quilt, which I'm very excited about. Now we do need something for its beak. Most probably, yeah, I've got quite a few of these flowers here. Oh, and you know what? I've got, oh, that's a little bit different. I wonder if that's going to work. So I find that I move things around as I slowly kind of create. From there, I could do that, and from there, now I don't think I want these three all joined like that. These flowers I'm using, actually they're really old. I used them on one of my children's costumes years and years and years and years ago when they were dancing. And they did look lovely from the stage. So let's have a little look-see. I think I quite like that. And I think that's enough because it's still got some of the flowering material that I can see through it. So I like that. So I'm going to go away and sew everything down. For the thread, I would really like a nice light purple. So let me just go through my thread containers here. I'm not seeing one there. Ooh. There we go. It's a nice glittery one too, which, as you all know, I like. I've also got Christine's. It's got the white, but it hasn't got the peach in it. So I'm looking for that peach colour. No, that's too bright. So these are all my I call them my specialty threads. So lots of little, and I've put my new ones I found the other day in there, and it's got my silk threads in here and all sorts of lovely things. And the other one I was playing with is just these threads here, you know, just the normal cotton perle ones, number 8s, and there's lots of different colours in there, muted tones. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a little bit pink, isn't it? I know I had one in here that would have been the correct colour, but I might have it in another project. So that's okay. Well, I will go away and I will very carefully start stitching everything down. I'm not so sure about this. I do believe I have a lovely, I'm looking, I can't see any purple. I thought I had, oh yep, there's one in the bag. so I couldn't see it, but they're in the bag in the bottom. So I'm just taking everything out now. And there's a lovely light purple, which I think goes rather nicely. Isn't that pretty? Or there is a darker purple. So one of those will be placed where the eye is, and I'm really liking that one. So that's the one that'll go there. I thought that might work, but that'll go in a little container I have beside me. So I'll see you shortly, and this will be all nicely done, and we might even have time to do another bird together. So I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Hi, I thought I'd give you a bird update. The first one, as you can see, is finished, and I am very happy. I especially love the little eye. It's just so sweet. I've left most of the Scrappy background, and I haven't overlocked this one at all. I figured as I went to sew it down, I would sort that out. I've also done another bird. This one doesn't have an eye in yet, so I need to put the eye in. And I've gone around it just an overrun stitch. Did seed stitch in the background, lots and lots of seed stitch, and from there I did the Y stitch here at the tail. I just thought it looked really sweet, and then I've just added a bit of blingity bling to set that one off. So that's 2 birds done. I've just started my 3rd bird, and as you can see where the fabric meets, I've just done a quick stitch, just an overstitch, and I've done an overlocking stitch around the outside. I thought it would be quite nice and a little bit different, so that'll look lovely. And the other bits and pieces, but I thought, why don't we do the eye together so you can see how I use my awl. I'm using my awl, Mum. So yes, so you grab where you're going to put it, and you kind of just very carefully, so you see it's just come through. And I'm just going to go and grab the eye bit. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to use a black eye, but I thought it would be rather neat to put this little gold bead in first. So I've made the hole. It's nice and firm, and I can see where it is. And then I grab my brat and I just put it where the hole is. Then it comes through the back, and that little bit of a bead there, see how it's just there slightly? I just thought it would be quite nice and a little bit blingy. And then you just prise the back apart, and there you go, the eye is on, and it's rather sweet looking. Just pulling the bead a little bit, the bead's connected, it's got a nice little bling happening there. I do like this bird quite a bit. So and I am thinking I will, now that I've seen how this one looks, it looks finished somehow. This still looks rather scrappy. Can you see how the ends don't look very finished? I do like the beak. So I'm thinking I will go all the way around, and I've gone over there with the fabric just here. So I might just trim that down a little bit. There we go. And tonight I'll sit down and I'll just I think I'll give it a nice overstitch, but I am liking how that overlocking stitch is looking on the outside here, and it will make it easier to put it onto the quilt, which is what I'm wanting to use it for. And on this one, I've decided to use this sari fabric here, so that will be up here as the wing, and this one here is going to be the tail down here, and there'll be other little bits hanging off as well. I've got other bits and pieces that'll be there, so you'll see it soon, and it'll be all completed. and the overlocking stitch all done. And I think again for the eye, I'm going to end up doing a little black eye. I do love this coloured eye. It's just, I think the black eye stands out more. And with the little bits of bling on there, it's almost taking away from it a little bit. But I'll see how I go as I slowly bring them together. So I'll see you shortly with 3 finished birds. And this has been a very, very fun project. Very fun project. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, the birds are all finished now and they look absolutely fantastic. I'm so thrilled. This is the first one where we picked everything together. Well, I picked and you couldn't really vocalize anything like, Paula, don't add that. But I did have lots of fun with this, and I've gone around the outer edge just in an overstitch. I was thinking it was looking very unfinished, so now I'm really, really happy with my first bird. My second bird was this wonderful gold one here, and I just added lots and lots of Surrey bits and pieces to it. A lovely little black eye, which I think stands out beautifully, and bird stitches in the background here, and I've done lovely Y stitch on the end. A little bit more stitching in this one, and I really like that effect too. So I think I've found a new thing that I'm just going to have lots of fun with in the spare time. So we'll see, yep, they're both still in shot. And this is the last one. And it might seem a little bit plain to you, but I really, really like it. So I love the beak. This turned out to be bits of ribbon, and then a lovely little eye, and I put a little white bead behind, but you can't really see that very well. A little bit of running stitch has gone on its tummy, and in the feathers on the tail there, which I think are rather sweet. I'm bringing it right up. There's quite a few little bits and pieces, and a few lovely little delicate sequins. This is sari fabric, the little feet that they've got tucked up. I just thought it was really sweet. So yeah, so here endeth this wonderful lesson. Well, this wonderful video, hopefully. So I've got my 3 birds here, which I will now add to my Just Because quilt, which I'm thoroughly enjoying making. And I've got this cool, lovely basket, all thanks to Christy. So thank you, Christine, for a wonderful, wonderful project idea. I really do love my basket. And when I did the birds, I actually put everything inside the basket, so it's like a little project basket. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I do hope that you will give this a go. It's really just bits of scraps added onto a shape that I've then just gone in and accented. So yeah, I really do love this idea. I want to do some other creatures, of course, because I'm like that now. I've done birds. Now I want to do cats and dogs, and I can see myself doing hedgehogs. And oh my goodness, I've got plans in my head. I don't know if I'll ever get there though. So I hope, oh, if you like this, can you please give me thumbs up, comment down below, and I hope you did enjoy this little walk through what you can do with scrappy ends. So until next time I see you, bye for now.